The Nintendo Direct was jam-packed today, and we're going to quickly summarize what you missed. Maybe you missed it, maybe you didn't. Maybe you're not missing it. I don't know, but this Direct was filled to the brim with news. If you're a farming simulator fan, holy shit does Nintendo got you covered. This really was the Nintendo Farming Direct after all. We didn't have just one farming game, not even two. Hell, maybe not even 3 or 4. From my count, we may have had 6 games that have farming involved. One of them I'm not too sure about, but farming sim fans will have pissed their pants with joy. We got a new Story of Seasons coming at you next year. And there's some fairy farming game called Fae Farms. And not to be outdone, Rune Factory 3 is coming, and a new series in the Rune Factory world was teased. Then Harvestella from Squaresoft. That's a lot of cow ass rubbing and hoeing them fields, dude. Now, one that I wasn't too sure about if it has farming aspects, but I bet it does, was Various Daylight. I mean, this game has you doing daily tasks to build your reputation with townsfolk, so I'm sure one of the jobs will have you planting shit. I mean, this game's like on Apple, like arcade or whatever, but I didn't really play it much, so I'm not sure. I bet there's farming, though. Now, some of the other games that, they announced probably had farming and planting stuff too, but I might have missed it. I mean, if you like digitally maintaining a farm with RPG elements, this Direct was specifically for you. Moving on, Squaresoft, they had a buttload of stuff to show off today. Octopath Traveler 2. I love them HD 2.5D graphics. But yeah, I mean, I think we really need a Final Fantasy Tactics in this style. Bring it back. They also showed the Final Fantasy Theater Rhythm game, which will have a ass ton of songs from, Final Fantasy and Square games, but they also have a bunch more as DLC that's going to cost you a fortune. I like this game on the 3DS and arcade, so I may have to grab it. But holy shit, while I was recording this, I decided to take a look at the eShop. The base game, $50. Then they have what they call the Barline Digital Deluxe, which is $80. And it has a bunch of DLC song packs from their Saga series, Live Alive, Nier, and some other stuff for a total of 57 extra songs. That's $80. Then they have a premium version of that Barline Digital Deluxe for $100. That has a total of 117 extra songs. God damn, that's expensive. It's kind of ridiculous, but hey, it's a fun game. Maybe the base game will be enough. $50, you get 385 songs. You want all that extra stuff, you're going to be paying double. That's nuts, but all right. Now, for you Kirby fans, no, there's no Game & Watch. There is no new game. I mean, we just got the, new Kirby not too long ago. No compilation of games, nothing like that. But we are getting the Wii game, Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Deluxe. Deluxify those Wii and Wii U games. I'm not against it. I mean, don't like it, don't buy it type of thing. But really, yeah, there was not much announced from Nintendo as far as new, first-party stuff goes, except for one that I'm pretty sure makes up for the lack of first-party newness, but it's not really new. But we'll get to that in a minute. Now, you also got Capcom announcing Resident Evil Village is coming to the Switch. And actually, I think there's a demo available for you right now if you want to check it out. But you may be asking yourself, how'd they do it? It's got to look like ass on the Switch, right? Well, remember Google Stadia? I mean, probably not. But yeah, this is a little like that. Buy the damn game and stream it from the cloud. You got no internet, shitty connection. Too bad. You wasted your money. It's just the way it is. They also announced the same for the Resident Evil 2 and 3 remakes. Cloud is not the future, in my opinion. Maybe the distant dystopian future, but not now. Just not now. I won't do it. I won't buy a cloud game, but that's me. Maybe you're different. It's the only option you got. To each their own. I said, don't like it, don't buy it, right? But we're just talking about it. We're BSing here. Now, you may also be excited to know that your boy Miyamoto got a new t-shirt. He was really excited to share his shirt, but not show much to do with gameplay for Pikmin 4. But damn, that shirt. Crazy. It must feel like an angel's breath on his nipples with how happy he was about it. He was excited, for sure. So, okay, while this Direct was going on, Microsoft, they decided to steal the show. They were a big part of this, actually. So, Nintendo, they decided to grace us with a somewhat of a vague release schedule for some Nintendo 64 games for the Switch Online Premium Pack. You're getting classics like Pilot Wings 64, 1080 Snowboarding, Excite Bike 64, Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2, and 3 Mario Party games. And that's going to be like between this year and next year type of thing. We don't know the exact specifics of when any of this stuff is launching at the time of recording. They didn't really tell us. But there is one more that they snuck in. And it's one that a lot of people have been talking about that they really want. And that's GoldenEye 64 with online play. Yes, the highlight of the show? For some, maybe. But while this was being announced, Rare went ahead and, at the same time this was airing, said, hey, fools, get Xbox Game Pass instead, because you could play the same game online on Xbox with achievements and in 4K. So yeah, GoldenEye 64 coming to Xbox Game Pass. And it's going to look pretty nice. Maybe. But yeah, they snuck that in there. All right. So there is even bigger news. To many anyway. I mean, it just depends on who you are. Breath of the Wild 2 has been canceled. Sorry, guys. Well, actually, now it's Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom instead. I mean, did you really think they'd call it Breath of the Wild 2? I guess when it's said so many times, it does kind of get stuck in people's heads. But okay, this looks sick. I can't wait. And even bigger news than a short-ass clip of the game and, showing off the new logo and title, they actually gave us a release date. May 12th, 2023. That's what, like 8-9 months away? I mean, I can't really math right now, but time flies, so you can look at it like it's just right around the corner. But who knows? They may wind up announcing a delay between now and then, but that is the date, and I hope they stick to it and give us a quality game. I can't wait. So yeah, overall, some stuff to get excited about, some not so much. I mean, I didn't mention every game in this video that was showcased during this Nintendo Direct. But I think we covered at least half of them with the farming games alone. There are a lot of freaking farming games. A lot of little stuff announced here. Some things that I'm really looking forward to. And I'm curious to hear from you guys. What got you most excited with this Nintendo Direct? It's always, people get amped up. People have these fake leaks or, hey, I got inside information and none of that shit comes to fruition. Or they just keep throwing a bunch of shit at the wall and hope something sticks and then say, see, I was right. I got inside connections. I don't do that kind of thing, But I don't know what was said out there, but I'm sure some people may have been let down from what they thought was going to happen. Some people may be excited. Some people may not give a shit at all. Let me know where you stand. Bye.